are these people?
I find this photo very telling. Definitely super real. Definitely not AI. Definitely super realistic. Definitely when there's 4 Netanyahus. Okay, definitely realistic. Especially one with this little shadow. It's very, I'm gonna say, Chaplin-esque. You know, I don't know why AI would do that. That seems odd. And look, it's everyone's favorite car salesman. You know, who couldn't sell a car if he tried. But anyway, let's get to the actual story from Dave DeCamp over at antiwar.com, right? Which, if you've not bookmarked that, you should. Who says Netanyahu's Likud party says ceasefire deal allows a return to fighting under the American guarantee. Okay, so in case you were wondering what that ceasefire was actually about, and if it was one, okay, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's Likud party said in a statement on Thursday that the Gaza ceasefire deal will allow Israel to return to fighting under American guarantee. That's a big quote to me. People should remember that. The statement was a response to National Security Minister Itamar Ben-Gvir, leader of the Jewish Power Party, who has threatened to quit the coalition government if the ceasefire deal is approved. It was, I think he's out.
I just have to wonder who guaranteed it, Biden or Trump.
We'll get to it. The 3-phase ceasefire deal does not commit Israel to a permanent truce, and the statement from Likud signals the U.S. has assured Israel it could resume its genocidal war after the first phase, which involves a 40-day ceasefire and initial hostage exchange. So when was the deal met? You know? But
was it Tuesday or Monday?
I think
it's on the chat window.
Yep. Indy wants to remind people that car salesmen have 1,000,000 times more integrity than Trump or Netanyahu. I would agree. You know? So, according to Israeli sources speaking to Ynet, Netanyahu has reached an understanding with the incoming Trump admin that he could restart military operations if he deems Hamas is violating the deal. Okay? So, 42
Which
days.
Could be for any reason.
So, start the clock.
Like, they could sneeze and Trump will be like, ceasefire over, basically.
Yes. Yep. So, also, there's a very big area that isn't part of this deal. So, the Likud statement also signaled that Israel got some kind of guarantee about getting additional military aid from the U.S. for agreeing to the ceasefire deal. The statement said the deal allows Israel to receive the weapons and means of warfare it needs, maximize the number of live hostages released, maintain full control of the Philadelphia corridor and the security buffer that surrounds the entire strip, and achieve dramatic security achievements that will ensure Israel's security for generations. So,
go back a second. Like, go back to that last slide. Shout out to Dave for that first paragraph. Because mainstream media is not saying that. Like, and I'm sure you can find it online, the statement. So basically that's the only reason why they agreed to the ceasefire in the first place, is that it's kind of interesting that Biden has paused all foreign aid except to Israel, Egypt.
And there's another one that say that they didn't. Ukraine said they didn't stop receiving aid, by the way. Pretty sure. Could be wrong. They might be lying through their teeth, but we'll see.
I mean, I've heard both. Like, I've heard both things at this point, but most recently I heard that they're not.
Yeah, humanitarian aid, yes. You know,
to
both places.
So
right.
But
so, according to Israel's Hayam, the U.S. and Israel have reached an understanding that the deal includes the unfreezing of previously delayed military aid, with IDF and Defense Ministry officials now cleared to submit comprehensive rearmament requests for both immediate and long-term needs. In response to the Likud statement, Ben-Gvir's Jewish Power said it still opposed the deal. The deal is a violation of all the prime minister's public commitments to his partners in the Israel public. It includes stopping the war, leaving the Philadelphia Accord. So it's like everything opposite of what they just said would be the deal. So abandoning the corridor, returning the terrorists to the without inspection, and releasing hundreds of murderers with Jewish blood on their hands.
You could shut
Talk to him nice.
Up. Like,
talk to him nice. If the Jewish Power Party quits the coalition, the Netanyahu government would still have 61 seats in the 120-seat Knesset, meaning it would still have a majority. But Finance Minister Bezalel Smotrich, who sounds like if you needed a demon name for your D&D sheet, has also threatened that his religious Zionism party could quit, which would bring the government under 60 seats, a scenario that could lead to elections, although the opposition has said it would bail Netanyahu out if he agrees to the ceasefire deal. Smotrich said that his party would quit unless it got a guarantee that the genocidal war would resume after the first phase of the deal, and he called for military operations to be intensified and humanitarian aid to be further cut. Any questions so far? No. Yeah. Fun how that works.
I am altering the deal. Pray I don't alter it any further.
Nice that we get little bits of evil people saying things. So, look, Vanessa Beeley, friend of the show, says Israel arrests 64 Palestinians in the West Bank following release of 90 prisoners as part of the swap deal. So, guess what happened, people? They went right on over to the West Bank and used the bullets they had for the Strip over there until they got news from Trump. So, 64 Palestinians in West Bank. The Israel army detained 64 Palestinians, including children as young as 7, during a raid in eastern Kalkul. In the northern West Bank, the arrest occurred one day after Israel released 90 prisoners from custody under a ceasefire and prisoner exchange agreement with resistance factions in the Strip, ending a 15-month genocide in the enclave. Israel forces entered the town of Azun, forcing shop owners to close their businesses. Journalist and activist Fareed al-Azuni told Andolu, there we go, I got it eventually. The occupation forces stormed houses and mosques, detaining 64 residents, including children, said al-Azuni, adding that was 7 years old. One was 7. Those who were detained were forced to lie down in a public square before being herded and made to walk in a line with their hands on the shoulders of the person in front of them while looking downward, according to al-Azuni. They were then taken to a military camp at the northern entrance of the town. So there's that. I retweet. The beds in the cells aren't even cold yet, and they're filling them with new Palestinian hostages. As we predicted, ceasefire only meant a temporary stop to bombing in the Strip so they could use that firepower in the West Bank till Trump sends more ammo. Speaking of more ammo, let me go back to Fee. Where is it? I had it. Where did it go? Come on. Fine, I'll find it again. I don't care. Anyway, thoughts so far, Care Bear?
I mean, it's stuff that we've been saying this whole time. Like, we said this, was it last week? Like, all the attention now is going to be moved over to the West Bank now. Like, and besides, like, Gaza is basically done. So there's not much to be done there besides, assassinating whoever is still there. But they're going to turn their attention now to the West Bank. And God, like.
So, in other news, breaking as of 5 hours ago, Trump sending, as expected, 1,800 Mk-84 2,000-pound bombs to Israel that were put on hold by Biden's team. Understands
these were the illegal bombs, correct?
That is correct. I do believe.
Okay.
Understand this is how it works. They take turns screwing you and the rest of the world. That's what happens when the intel military apparatus runs the country. So yeah,
insert shit lip hair. Well, at least Biden didn't send the illegal bombs. But Trump is sending the illegal bombs.
As old as time.
Thank you. I asked you to put that on.
I fucking got you, Sam. I got you. So yeah,
you're gonna get good use out of that.
Well, I think that's all I got on this. So, anything else you got to say? You know?
No, I mean, it's just gonna. Yeah, we knew it's just gonna be worse, but no, just the idea that was the guarantee that we'll give you more weapons if you call a ceasefire. Which, funny enough, isn't that what Kamala said? Like how long she wanted the ceasefire to be?
For sure. Yeah, the same shit, same boss, new boss, same as the old boss.
Right. So
all the bosses, the same shit.
You know, but people are gonna. But I'm sure once people realize what's going on, they're gonna scream and shout. Well, Trump did this. He only did it for 6 weeks. Well, Collin said the same shit.
The other team,
so
Trump is fucking God Emperor. Please lick his boot harder. Yeah, no thanks. And look, Kibber brought me this. Hot off the presses. Dave DeCamp, Donald Trump. A lot of things that were ordered and paid for by Israel, but have not been sent by Biden, are now on their way. So, just more confirmation.
Blackmailed by Congress in order to do it.
Exactly. So, enjoy that nonsense. But anyway, talking about these things is why we are demonetized. So if you would like to see more episodes and clips like this, it's brought to you by viewers such as yourselves by scanning that QR code over this way, right there, with the little link down there, the kofi-com/indienewsnetwork. You know how it goes already, right? You know, it's always in the description. Anyway, if you're in the live chat, it's !donate. That is how you send us super chats. So that's how we got to do it now until they take us off there too. But in the meantime, like and subscribe, hit the share button, send this to your friends, your coworkers, your pets even. I don't know. Maybe little Fifi wants to know. Who knows? But leave a comment. Let us know what you think. You know, what's next? You decide. But get in those comment sections. Otherwise, thanks for watching.